Hello, everybody. It's Vicki Lee. Today is yet another year that we commemorate 911, a day which will live in infamy. And as we hear 911, we remember where we were at the time that it occurred. I was homeschooling my son. We happened to be in front of the television. We happened to watch it unfold from the time that it originally happened. When it first happened, you could say that was a mistake. But when the second plane hit the tower, we knew there was an attack on American soil in a way that maybe we hadn't thought was able to ever happen. It is a day that the world changed forever. It's interesting that I had booked a flight to California for my son and I that following Friday. When I purchased the tickets, my son got very upset with me. And I said, "What is wrong?" He said, "Mom, it's not safe to fly." And I said, "Of course it is." Well, whenever we watched all of that happen, he looked at me as profoundly as any 10-year-old could. And he said, "I told you it wasn't safe to fly." Jesus Christ was sent into the world to rescue us from a burning building. And those who would come to him are still able to be rescued. But he went into that burning building of humanity on the cross to save us all. The rescue workers on that day, heroes of every age, shape, and size, ran into burning buildings to rescue who they could. Many did not survive. Many are disabled. Many died, not only from the building itself, but the crews that were on the cleanup of the building were affected. Were you in that building? Were you saved out of the jaws of death? Did you lose friends in that momentous time? Our heart, our thoughts, and our prayers go out to you always. And yet again, 21 years later, we commemorate that day, and rightly so. I'm going to feature a song that I wrote, Remember the Fallen. We've come here today to remember you, to speak of your great sacrifice, knowing everything that we hold dear is a symbol of why you gave your life. And I dedicated this song to a girl named Rosemary Zor, who runs a foundation to support the families of fallen police officers. Long before 911, she knew the loss of losing her father on Christmas Day when she was 7 years old. He was a law enforcement officer killed in the line of duty. So this song goes out to her and her loss. And for those who have lost, it says, remember the fallen. They died to keep our country free. Remember the fallen. And don't forget their families, the friends, the loved ones live on. That day, which lives in infamy, lives inside them. But they know that just as Christ came into a burning building of humanity to save those who would come, those that they loved died in honor. I hope you enjoyed this song. I hope it speaks to you. I wrote it so that it could comfort and speak and encourage. Have a wonderful day, everybody. God bless you.
We've come here today to remember you, to speak of your great sacrifice, knowing everything that we hold dear is a symbol of why you gave your life. Remember the fallen, remember the fallen. They died to keep our country free. Remember the fallen, remember the fallen, and don't forget their families. Remember the fallen. Caught up in changing times, prevailing winds seem to blow, but the anchor's deep, the patriots' hearts will keep. The message stands for all time. Remember the fallen, remember the fallen. They died to keep our country free. Remember the fallen, remember the fallen, and don't forget their families. Remember the fallen. My country, 'tis of thee, order and civility, of thee I sing. Land where my father died, remember the fallen. Remember ones who went away, who gave it all on Christmas Day. Remember those whose lives were lost. Remember those who paid the cost for you, and for me, and for me. Oh, remember, remember, just remember.